My 2014 Tumblr heart is just melting right now. It's been a minute since we talked about some makeup on this page, and you know what I want to do today? A little tutorial using the Twilight and ColourPop collection. Because as a twihard myself, it would be crazy for me to not do a video like this on my channel. For the people that currently own it and for the people that will own it, because we are manifesting that you are going to own it, girl. I already have my base done, so I'm just gonna get right to it and open up. You have got to be kidding me. I did not just hit my face. Anyway, we are going to open up this gorgeous, gorgeous palette. I personally love all the blues and greens. I think it captures the first film really well because this is a still from the first film. Also, something to note that I don't think the general public realizes when collaborations come out is that the Twilight team themselves works on the palette and helps with the colors. So they approved this. Like, the Twilight team approved this palette. Anyway, let's get to the makeup. I'm gonna be using Definition Beauty stencils just because I want to be a store girl today. They have a bunch of different stencils like butterfly wings and hearts and clouds and lightning bolts, just like everything. And I love this brand specifically because one, the founder is a mutual of mine and she's super, super sweet. And two, it allows for so many more people to be creative and you can reuse the stickers if you need to. So now that this sticker is on, I'm gonna put on a little eyeshadow primer every which way that I need it. Using an angled brush, I am going into this black shade Forever Young, and I'm just gonna start by outlining the star. As I'm outlining the star, I'm also gonna start like making a little wing, a shadow wing that goes across the top of my eye. Darker shadows, especially black, can be a little tricky to work with if you're on the beginner side of makeup. So just take your time, be very precise. You can always add more, but you can't take away. So here I have the stars outlined and I line just a little bit in the upper part of the top of my lash line. But I'm also going to take this point of the star and kind of work it a little bit into my crease. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now to keep working on the blend, I'm going to take the shade Irrevocably with a smaller brush as well. And I'm just going to continue to outline the outline of the star just to start blending it out. Very, very small. Because while I want there to be a star, I want it to like still have a nice wing shape. Something that I feel like makeup tutorials don't really talk about is that sometimes you gotta repeat your steps at least 2 to 3 times for the blend to really blend. This looks like shit right now, but once I do the second or the third blend, like I'm just repeating my steps, it's gonna look a lot better. So it's just like, yeah, I'm putting down the blue shadow after the black, but then I'm gonna go back to the black and redo that step and go back to the blue and redo that step so that the stars can look their absolute best before I move on to the shimmers or just the next color in general. So I just laid down on the blue and now I'm gonna go back in the shade Forever Young, the black shade, and I'm gonna retrace the star just to make sure my colors can be as blended as possible. See now that the black is now coming back into the colors, and I'm just gonna take the blue again, and I'm probably gonna blend the blue into more of my crease, so I don't care if the shadow gets some more over there. Continue to create the shape, bring the pigment back in the areas that I want it, and bring the blend. Taking the shade Unconditionally with a more pencil brush, just the lightest matte blue that they have in here, and I'm just gonna go around the edges of Irrevocably, the darker blue. I love that I'm using Unconditionally and Irrevocably together. That just makes my twihard heart that much warmer. Just a softer blend. I wish I had more lid space, but alas, I do not. But we move. This will be cute. I'm manifesting that this will be cute. And then once I finish doing the blends over and over till I get it how I like it, I take like a fluffy brush and I put just some like translucent powder and I clean up the edge of the blend just because that's how I like to do it. That's how I like to do it. Really get the shape in there. Like up here, you can see that the star's kind of like going a little crazy, so I'm gonna put a little translucent powder just to fix her up. And I took Unconditionally and I just kind of brought her down into my crease fully. Also use that same fluffy brush translucent powder trick at the top of my brows. Now let's apply the shimmer. eyeliners. I don't know actually if I want to do the green shimmer here or if I want to go with more of the icy shades on my lid. I feel like I have very deep set, well, I don't feel like, I know I have very deep set eyes, so when there's darker colors on the inner corner, it can like make my eyes look a little smaller, so I don't know how I'm feeling about that today. So I decided I'm gonna take the shade 17 because this is like a light green, and I'm gonna put this all over the rest of my lid so that it brightens up the shimmers that I lay on top of it. So I'm just gonna pack that on my lid. The green is a bit darker than I thought it was gonna be on my lid, but it's okay, we move. I think I'm gonna be mixing my shimmers because I love mixing my shimmers, so I am gonna take Lion and Lamb with my finger and put that in the middle of my lid. This was a good choice. Put that in the middle of my lid over here too. Ooh, over here too. And because the star kind of comes from blue, I'm gonna take the shade The Cullens and put that on the outer edge of the green just so that it kind of blends a bit better. I think shimmers are the best way to bring blends together. The lazy girl way to bring blends together. And again, for the extra shimmer moment, I'm gonna take Edward and Immortal because these are the pressed glitters in the palette, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid for an extra sparkle moment. Why wouldn't I try to be as sparkly as possible? Because quite frankly, this is the skin of a killer. And I'm gonna go back over the green shimmer with Lion and Lamb just because I want to bring that pigment back. But like, look at this. You can see all the shimmer. And then I'm just gonna bring Unconditionally all the way underneath my lower lash line just because we're already here. Why not? Why not? I think I used pretty much every color in this palette except for the browns and a couple of the silvers, so you're welcome. Okay, I think I'm pretty much finished with the eyeshadow, but before I peel off the stars and do the touch-ups, I wanted to talk about the highlighters. Now there are two different shades of highlights in this collection. We have Meadow and we have Vampire Skin. Vampire Skin is obviously inspired by Edward's skin, and this is an icy white shade, but my personal favorite is the shade Meadow. This is an opalescent duochrome lavender shade. Like, just check out that shift. I'm going to take Meadow and she's gonna go right here on my cheekbone. I love the hidden highlighter trend. I think that's gonna be fairly big for 2024 because like I look at this and when the light hits it, it's there, and then when I look at you straight on, like it's hidden, it's like undercover. I also just love purple too, so this is my favorite product from the collection overall. On my nose, in the bridge of my nose, as well as the top of my brows, and on my cupid's bow. A purple shift just always has my heart. I'm not gonna use Vampire Skin though. I want to try and use as many things as I can, so I'm going to use it in my inner corner. I like putting down a pencil of the color I'm going for in my inner corner because I really think it brings out the pigment and the brightness, and I especially love a bright white inner corner. This is in the shade Exit. And then I just take my little pinky and I blend it before it sets. And now I'm going to take my pinky again with Vampire Skin, and I'm going to put that right down on top of the creme gel liner I just used. And look how bright my inner corners are. Love it. It's my favorite hack. I think everyone should do it if they want a bright white inner corner. Okay, now that the eyes are completely done, I'm gonna take off the star stickers. I did that. Okay, I hope the other side is just as good. I did that. I did that. Oh my gosh, this looks so good, you guys. And we're not even done with the tutorial. Like, what? Hello? Hello? I need to put on some lashes. Hold up. Me, I think I'm done with my eyes. Also, me forgets that there's graphics inks liners in this collection. I love my eye look though. Like, I don't think I'm gonna add eyeliner to it just because I don't think it needs it. But I just wanted to talk about these really quickly. These are 3 different shades, a part of the Twilight collection. There is an emerald green one for the trees, a black one that's like metallic, and a red one for obvious reasons. Something that you need to remember when when using these liners is that you have to shake them before you use them. If you shake them and you're about to use them, shake them again because you probably didn't shake it enough. Biggest advice for people that use the graphics ink liners from ColourPop. I did use the black one in this look that I did when the collection initially came out, and I really liked it, which isn't surprising because I really like the shade Loveful from ColourPop too, so this one's really nice because it just had little glitters in it. I definitely really want to use the green shade next. Also be in mind that I did not shake these, but I'm going to swipe them. Like that green shade really goes well with Lion and Lamb. Maybe I'll do another video using the liners in the look, we'll see. Up next we have the lip oils, which has a Jacob shade, an Edward shade, and a Bella shade. Blue for Edward, red for Bella, and black for Jacob. And a couple of these come in different finishes of the Luxe lip oil, like they have little pearlized pinpoints in them. I see them in Edward and actually maybe all of them. Yeah, they all have pinpoints in them, which I think is really cool. In the picture that I showed earlier, I was using the shade Jacob with the lippy pencil Grunge. It's like a plummy brown shade, and I think that just because it's a black lip oil, it looks intimidating, but it really isn't. It's really fun to mess around with. But I want to do a different lippy combo today, so I think I'm going to take Cool BFF and use it with Edward. And if I don't like it, then I'm just going to redo it with y'all. So I'm just gonna, this is like a taupey cool tone shade, which I think works really well with the collection since it's very, very cool toned. And you shouldn't have to be afraid of blue lip products either. It's giving frostbite. Let me just get in here a little bit more. I hate applying lip products on camera. I always make the craziest faces. It's a sleigh. She slayed. It's a big sleigh. I don't know why, but when I was applying that, I felt like I had just eaten one of those firecracker popsicles. You know what I'm talking about? When you get to the end and it's all blue and it just leaves your mouth really blue. That's what I feel like, but like still a sleigh though. You know what I mean? The last product of this collection is the Soul Body Shimmering Dry Oil, which is called Like Diamonds, and obviously it is very much giving like diamonds so that you can emulate Edward's skin. There's a bunch of multi-dimensional shimmer points in here, so it really like gives the flavor. I don't really have a shirt to put it on my collarbone, so I'm just gonna put it on my forearm. And again, this is the skin of a killer. That's why we're wearing all the shimmer. It smells really good. It smells like coconut, which all Soul Body Shimmering Dry Oils smell like that. So it's kind of like the signature scent. I was planning on filming this video and then immediately taking a shower to take this look off, but now I just don't want to take it off at all. I want to wear this on my face for the rest of my life. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. I had so much fun. I hadn't filmed one of these in a while. I hope you recreate this look, and if you do, please tag my socials. I would love to see it. If you enjoyed this video, it means the world to me for you to like and comment down below. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to me too. Come join the community. I love having y'all around. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see y'all again very, very soon.